Earth Summit 1992, Malaysia has committed to maintain at least 50% landmass covered by the forest, and by now Malaysia has proudly maintained 55.3% forest cover. We hope you will enjoy our show that will immerse yourself in a rainforest atmosphere and learn how Malaysia values and preserves rainforests as the lungs of the planet. Thank you. Please enjoy.
Welcome to the Malaysia rainforest. For millennia, long before human arrival, this land was forest. Hundreds of thousands of animals and plants thrive on a habitable planet, and making Malaysia the 12th mega biodiverse country in the world. In 1992, when the world united to address the emerging ecological crises at the United Nations Conference on Environment and Development, or better known as the Rio Earth Summit, Malaysia boldly pledged to maintain at least 50% of its landmass as forest and tree cover, a visionary contribution to maintain vital green lungs for the world. Today, nearly 3 decades later, our forest cover stands at 55.3%. We have kept our promise. This is a bold contribution by a young nation to halt biodiversity loss and reverse global warming, the 2 biggest environmental challenges of humankind, while it pursues, like every other nation, a better life for its people. How did we realize this vision? We set aside some forests as totally protected areas, and we adopted sustainable logging practices. Sustainable forest management practices means less trees are felled within a plot in a 30-year rotational harvesting cycle. Logging is done in a careful manner to reduce damage on surrounding trees, vegetations, and rivers. Younger trees are left to grow as the forest regenerates. Decisions on harvesting quota are made collectively by the respective 13 state governments, which are aligned to the 5-year Malaysia Development Plan. Thanks to these far-sighted policies, Malaysia forests are healthy and able to perform life-sustaining ecological functions. Through plant photosynthesis, these forests absorb carbon from the atmosphere and protect the delicate balance of the fragile climate system. They will play an important role in enabling Malaysia to deliver on its climate actions under the Paris Agreement on climate change and sustain our socio-economic development for decades to come. And this mighty forest complex will remain a vital carbon sink for the shared future.
Selamat datang and welcome to Second Canopy, a sustainable agri-communities of Malaysia. It is sponsored by the Ministry of Plantation and Communities of Multitudes toward food, security, nutrition and eco-friendly materials for the world. As you can see, we have an amazing lighting which shows the relationship between people and nature. I would like to invite you to interact with this beautiful light by changing the colors on the screen. Please move forward and keep it dry. Sun, rain, soil and wind. Gaharu, canal, palm oil, pepper, rubber and timber.
Innovation as the core driver of our country's development. There are sensors atop LEDs. When triggered, they play video on 4 screens simultaneously. You may have a look around, and when you're there, you can just follow the golden light to proceed to the next level.
R&D within the 10 global science and technology drivers.
Right here, and please maintain social distancing at all times. This cube and canopy will take us on the company's sustainability journey as it moves towards net zero carbon emissions by 2050. Petronas is a global solutions and energy company from Malaysia that has been ranked among the largest corporations by the Fortune Global 500. There is a QR code
began with a dream. To take on an industry and create a defining presence in the world. Right from the start, the path was not easy, but we journeyed on, growing in relevance and expertise. While we steadily grew, we asked ourselves, could we have done more? As the world produced more energy, it became a concern for nature and for us. We realized that a solution was urgently needed. We started to connect the dots, and soon the path became clear. As a progressive energy and solutions partner, enriching lives for a sustainable future, we generate and multiply benefits, uphold equitable and ethical treatments, and measure our impacts. Creating an agile and empowered ecosystem that thrives against all odds. We manage emissions responsibly and advancing technologies to champion gas, the cleanest fossil fuel, with innovative means to deliver LNG to our customers. We step up our focus on renewable energy, inspire people around us to innovate together in fulfilling present and future needs. We remain committed to achieve our net zero carbon emissions aspiration by 2050 and continue in the search for solutions beyond today in order to deliver energy responsibly. And with it, we have found the potential in the energy
Technologies of 21st century, such as 5G, Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, which in turn support to a low carbon society. And these are the 7 cities of Malaysia.